We're a market and social research agency. We research consumer segments and community attitudes. We take the pulse of the nation, and this is done through focus groups, through online surveys and national studies, as well as research methods like phone interviewing and other forms as well. This research looked at trust in its broadest capacity, looked at the most trusted people in Australia, the most trusted professions, most trusted relationships, most trusted brands. It was conducted through some national surveys where we were able to get percentages and data, but it also involved focus groups where we could have discussions and dig deeper than just percentages to find out insights behind why people rated brands or people above others. The research really aims to look at trust and what it really is. We were able to define trust, that it's about reliability and integrity and honesty. We looked at other elements of trust and why it's important, how trust is earned over time, how it's not given but really is earned through not just words but through actions, and how it needs to be built incrementally and how it can be so easily lost as well. This trusted brands part was a massive undertaking. It involved firstly a scoping study where we asked Australians in an open-ended question, what are the most trusted brands in your life? And so without any prompting, they wrote down these different brands. We ended up with 22 categories of brands, 160 different brands, which we then tested through a national representative survey of more than 1,200 Australians. They then had to rate each of these brands between 1 and 10, 1 no trust at all and 10 trust completely. And we were then able to quantify each of these brands through percentages and these ratings. The survey respondents were representative of our nation geographically, generationally, gender, age. So that was very robust. But then we followed it up with focus groups. We had 2 focus groups in the city. We then had 2 focus groups in regional areas of Australia. So we got that urban and regional divide as well as the generational divide. And that was a great time really discussing elements of these trusted brands and what made some more trusted than others. Well, it has a massive impact. We found that 87% of consumers say trust is critical when it comes to buying a product. So trust with a brand is essential. We found that trust is not the same as like. Trust is something that can be easily lost, but it can be won back. We found that trust is important for brands because it's pretty much integrous with the brand itself, and particularly when we're paying money for something, trust is key. The study showed that trust can be passed on from generation to generation. If mum liked the dishwashing liquid or dad liked the garden products, that has an impact on the kids. Trust is built in those early years, those formative years, and that early exposure to a trusted brand can have ongoing value with those consumers. We also found that trust is emotional, not just rational. And so when a brand can build trust with the consumer, they've really got that X factor. They've got that heart connection, not just the head connection. And that's about the most valuable thing a brand can have.